All right.
I know. GSL. I don't know what the difference is between the GSL versions and the and the latter editions, but whatever. What's up, guys? I am Goose. We're casting the Infinity Clan War versus FXO, the community. Is it community or something like that? No? Yes? Something like that?
The Legion team.
The Legion.
Of the FXO community.
Oh, Legion team of the So I was right with the Legion. Somebody corrected me in the chat. No big deal. In the bottom left, we have our random player spawning as Terran UEDMyStiC. And in the top right, camping feast, Kampfgeist. I don't know.
Kampfgeist.
Kampfgeist. Yeah, something like that. Our blue Terran. This is GSL Daybreak. TVT. The score is currently 4-3. Mystic won the last game to bring it to 4-3. This is a all or nothing for him. Kampfgeist can put this one away for the Legion, or Mystic can bring it 4-4 and tie it up for all the marbles in the ace game. See how that one pans out for everybody. Mystic played as a Zergy last game, so we'll see if his Terran is as good as his Zerg. He is random. Both players are of a gold level, and this should be a nail biter. Every game has been a nail biter tonight. They've all been really good. And I forgot my overlay, but hey, there we go. All that matters is that it gets up at one point or another, so that you guys can find all the links, all the information that you need to come find us, get us on YouTube, all that good stuff. infgaming.net. Check out our forums. So Mystic did wall off, as did Kampfgeist. What is it? Is it a Pokemon? Is it a pharmaceutical? Or an ancient historian?
Nope,
Whoa.
it's a Marine.
Just doing a little scouting. Both players getting the orbital. Got a Marine coming out for Kampfgeist. And Mystic already has his out. Actually, he's a little behind in supply there. What's going on, Mystic? What you doing? Gotta go CC right after that. Rax. Scanning Kampfgeist, who is gonna build his on the low ground. Followed by dual refineries. Mystic gonna move out for some map control with a couple Marines here. There is an SCV chilling out here for Kampfgeist. He would have to have scanned to notice, and he's following this up with 2 more barracks. Three Marines at the watchtower. Same story for Kampfgeist. Virtually mirroring each other. Mystic does have a little bit of a supply deficit compared to his opponent. And he is not building those 2 extra barracks at all. Ever. Factory. Keyed it. There it is. There it is. Dropping that factory. So there's the first deviation in all reality. 4 Marines versus 2 Marines. Who wins? Yeah. 4 Marines. Is Mo better. Now there's 5. Following up with a second Rax. And I'm not sure what that SCD is doing. Gonna make his orbital, whereas Kampfgeist has started his mining from his natural. Dropping that dear mule. Probably see a lift off from MyStiC. See if he lands that at his net. And a bunker is going down for Kampfgeist because he doesn't know there's an expansion in here. MyStiC poaching on these Marines. I believe he lost one or two. Yep, at least one. If not, that was the SCV. But I don't think there was an SCV. Tech lab reactor. Nothing going on in the tech lab though. I think he's broke. No gas. And a 1-1-1 from MyStiC, sort of. He threw in the second racks. And I guess that's pretty standard, obviously, but basically a 1-1-1. Turn it into that 3-1-1. Gonna float that CC out there. Pretty saturated in his main base there. Kampfgeist is gonna spot this with his SCV that has been ever so standing there. On guard. Tired. And now dead. MyStiC is going Marine Marauder tank. No upgrades for his units yet. And that scan is going to not... It shows him something's over there, but he doesn't know what. I bet he suspects, but he doesn't know what. Meanwhile, at Kampfgeist, he's also added his factory and his starport just finishing up, along with an engineering bay that is now being mirrored by MyStiC, although Kampfgeist has two, actually, and one for +1, as well as a reactor on his starport for them, their medevacs. Whereas MyStiC choosing to spend his money a little differently, going for that Marine Marauder tank with that siege mode. And there's the stim going down for him as well. Siege mode also being researched for Kampfgeist.
And another CC going down from MyStiC.
Very nice. So, stim has been started for Kampfgeist, as well as he already does have the combat shield upgrade. Makes his Marines just a little beefier.
Siege just finished.
For MyStiC. And Kampfgeist, yeah. Both of them, right?
Yep.
Medevacs in production. Does have a missile turret up on the...
He's got 3 turrets up down there.
Couple
in the back
corners.
of his,
yeah. Both players...
He was going Banshees, maybe.
Both players pretty much going down the same tech path, just kind of taking different routes to get there. But MyStiC is getting... slipping behind in the unit station here. By about 8 SCVs, a medevac, and
even on medevacs, no?
No,
yeah, he's down 1.
Nope, and about
but
18 Marines. Up a tank and up a Marauder. Not really going to matter in the long run. Kampfgeist checks for a third. Has not started his own.
That command center is done in the main of MyStiC though.
Making that an orbital. MyStiC double pumping the medevacs, and then as soon as I say that, he stops making medevacs. There's a scan at the front of the base, gonna show him everything he needs to know. And a TVT standoff, more or less. Looks like Kampfgeist is gonna move out and take a little bit. Oh, looks like he might go for a kill. Unsieging that tank. Gonna make a push at the front here. And MyStiC picked up his units like he's going for a drop. This could be bad news.
This could be very bad news.
He is queued up to go around. He might not have enough at the front to defend as well as maintain this drop. Depends on what Kampfgeist does, and he's pushing towards the ramp. Gonna siege up and work his way to the high ground, it looks like.
Ooh, I think he's worried he doesn't see the stuff there anymore.
I don't know how much he actually can see.
Ready to blunder.
He just scanned.
I know, but he can't see much. And the drop
suspecting something.
just about there. Here comes the drop from Kampfgeist to the high ground. And that is going to get right on top of the tank, probably. It is, but the drop in the mineral line of Kampfgeist. We got things going on both sides. The tank is getting shots off on that. And MyStiC is going to pull his guys from the bunkers as well as doing damage to the main base over here. Going to get some kills on some SCVs, but losing most everything as the Vikings are cleaning up the medevacs. And in his own main, barely defending that, almost gets that medevac. And both players, surprisingly, on the exact same train of thought.
Yeah, but now MyStiC takes the SCV lead.
He did even up that worker supply a bit.
He took the lead on it. And now looks like we've got Camp dropping 2 command centers. And it looks like he's also going to be kind of pushing it all in here, maybe.
He's going to step up with those tanks. He's only got a few Marines, not a big deal. Going to position himself there. Probably get a shot or 2 off. Yeah. Needs to siege that tank up, MyStiC. Come on. Grabbing a third while he's doing it. Loads up into the bunker. The tank goes down immediately. Marine sniper on the tank. And Kampfgeist is just going to work his way in slowly. And without repair, those bunkers are going to die very quickly. Does get one tank. Loses the bunker. Loses the other bunker. And Kampfgeist is going to be able to walk up into the main for free on this one. Another tank doing damage, but that one goes down very quickly. Marines are shredding the production facilities, getting kills on these SCVs, and this could be GG as Kampfgeist has twice the supply, and this could be it for Infinity. Cleans up all those workers. The Vikings are here for no reason in reality. There's not much for them to do unless they get landed. Wouldn't be surprised to see that. Kampfgeist backing off the aggression a little bit. Gonna go ahead and take out the natural. Clean up the command center from MyStiC. Trailing in more units, more Vikings. No liftoff. Base goes down. More SCVs. MyStiC is trying to siege up inside his own base. With some Marines. Tanks. Medevacs. Tanks doing a lot of damage. And it goes down quickly. Almost no Marines left. And MyStic's going to be able to push this back. He's still way behind though. As Kampfgeist is going to be able to probably spot this third. Gathering up the rest of his units. Got these tanks sieged up. He owns this land. 99 supply to 69. More tanks and Marines on the way. Still doesn't know about that third base. Yeah, it's a hidden third. I guess it's his second base now. MyStiC pumping out anything and everything. The upgrades are 1-0 tanks. And he's leaving his main base. He's going to try and trade this out. Those Vikings. Oh no. Using the Vikings and the medevacs to get vision of the high ground to shoot up on the. And he's got a doom drop. 4 medevacs swinging out to the right side. They're going to pick off this third, I'm sure. Work their way into the main. And we should see Kampfgeist move up into the main base and just take out his opponent as he's double expanded. There's the command center. That was selected by Kampfgeist, so I don't know if he saw that or not. There's the scan. And a huge drop from MyStiC right on the mineral line. No, he's going to the main base. Screw it, I'm all in. I don't know if Kampfgeist has noticed this. If not by now, then never. And we might have a base raise. Still dropping things. Killing what he can, and Kampfgeist is gonna retreat to defend this. I don't know if that's his best solution. Another tank. And the high ground goes to MyStiC in Kampfgeist's own base. Still coming across the map. It's gonna take him a while. The Vikings are gonna be able to clean up those medevacs unless they get sniped by these Marines. And they may very well just happen. All the production is going down. MyStiC actually has the supply lead at this point.
Yeah.
Killing tons of bases, trying to force those Vikings away. Get away from my medevacs. Almost gets a freaking medevac out of that. MyStiC still pushing in, kills the main base of his opponent. And I'm not sure what Kampfgeist is doing. Loses a medevac. Reactor. Didn't cancel that upgrade, loses that as well. And here comes the engage as Kampfgeist moves up the ramp. There's the stim. 2 medevacs to 4 medevacs. And Kampfgeist is going to be able to hold us, but Mystic has a supply lead. And where are all these units? They're queued up back here at the main base. And he's almost turned this around with one silly Doom drop. Wow. Two bases. This third is still undiscovered. Technically, Kampfgeist has a third, but he has not started mining from it. Not even any mules yet. And all the production of our blue Terran is gone. Nothing left. 4 racks, 5 racks being started to build. He has a starport and a factory and an engineering bay. Not much left at all.
Another drop.
And here comes another Doom drop. This is pure Marine and 4 medevacs. This might end the game if he can clean up one of these command centers, kill some more SCVs, or catch him moving out on the map again. Gonna drop at this orbital, kill some mules, hurt the base, probably lose a few Marines, gets another SCV, loses that medevac, kills another base. Gonna walk right up into the main, getting some more SCV kills, and the supply lead has almost completely switched positions as there is now a bunker out for Kampfgeist, and Mystic's just going for the main. Screw it!
Stop.
Taking a 4th base, technically a 3rd base at this point. Mystic healing up his units. There's the scan from Kampfgeist, and he's gonna smoke as many buildings as he can. Get the factory. Needs to get that starport. Get it on fire. Kill some Vikings. A lot of units not doing anything. Gonna finish off a lot of these buildings. Gets the sensor tower. Another upgrade uncancelled.
4 more sieges.
And look at
it looks like another 12 Marines.
the rest of the tanks, the rest of his army. Gonna lose some medevacs there. But I think he has way more Marines than the tanks siege up and lock him in the base. But Mystic is not worried. He's got plenty of reinforcements coming. Gonna try and get these Vikings. Trying to draw these Marines into the tank fire. There it is. Gets one. Now there's too many things going on across the map as he's sieging up outside the 3rd base, now 2nd base of Kampfgeist. That is all that is left. Mystic still having the supply lead. Loses the medevac. Marines engage. They stim and run away. That is a planetary fortress, but it's not going to last. More units dropped at the original 3rd of Mystic. Kampfgeist is sitting at his ramp, getting his barracks, making more Marines. He now finally has enough units to probably crush this, and there's no way for Mystic to get them out.
And now Camp is supply blocked.
And he is supply blocked. 99 to 63 supply. Mystic might be able to kill a few Marines with this. Stepping into that, and there's a stim from both sides. 2-2 to 3-2.
I think he just kind of said fuck it there with the sieges.
Mystic did have the upgrades. Does have the upgrades. Gonna kill this starport off. Get a few more Vikings. Hopefully not lose too many more of those medevacs.
Pull those Marines back.
Gets the medevacs roasted. Stepping in. Trading units. He has the better economy. Working on that 3rd upgrade. So he'll be 3-3 Marines. There's the nice shot from the tanks. And our blue Terran is on 1 base. Mystic is up to 4 bases at the moment. PF at the top. Working on he's got 3 orbitals. And he's not producing. And there he goes, starting another production cycle. Kampfgeist is walled up, held up, stuck in his natural. Up to 8 racks. Starting another base, trying to re-expand, get himself re-established. And Mystic is sitting pretty currently. Loses a ton of Marines to that. That hurts. And the medevac goes down. More Marines on the way, more medevacs on the way. Mystic is doubling the supply of Kampfgeist. This game is intense.
It's ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. He's actually going to be in range now. Mystic unsieged. Marines sitting pretty. He cannot see this. If Mystic was to take the tower as Kampfgeist, and he takes the tower, not in range, just barely. I think Kampfgeist is going to go ahead and remedy that. Mystic going to go ahead and pull back. Seeing what's coming.
almost triple the supply now.
Going for another drop. $126 to 50 supply. Scans, sees the orbital. Gonna position his tanks probably on the bottom side here. And he is. One tank goes down. All those Marines get roasted. Orbital gets canceled and that base gets fried. There's a lot of tanks over there walking into it. No, no. Losing tons of Marines for no reason whatsoever. But Kampfgeist is still stuck on 2 bases, and MyStiC almost has him tripled in supply. I'm sorry, 1 base. About mined out.
Almost mined out. Yeah.
Wow, 200 minerals on a patch, roughly. Only about 6 patches remain.
He's dropping the command center down here, just below him at a different expo now.
Trying to build a third. Building at his third. Building a second at his third. More Marines streaming across the map. Just Marine tank medevac all game long. Why stop what's working?
He just started mining gas.
Got those reactors up. All that money.
Look at this push about to come in.
All these tanks and Marines. Marines moving out. Tanks unsieged. That's bad news for the tanks. MyStiC, pay attention. Save your tanks. Swinging around to the bottom side. He's going to be able to spot this.
He's going to see this.
Probably cause a cancel. It does get canceled. He's going to lose that SCV. Going to work his way up the side. Tanks do get sieged up in time to shoot these Marines. Needs to stem up the ramp. He does. Kills that tank immediately. Starts sieging on the ramp himself. Going for the production facilities. Killing all the Marines. Stemming into the main base. Getting all these workers. All the Marines in red. Doesn't even matter. So much DPS. Gonna kill all these barracks, and wouldn't be surprised to see a GG real soon as our blue Terran is broke. Tanks rolling in. More Marines queued to the tower. Missing that rally over there. All the rest of this is gonna get cleaned up, and Kampfgeist is gonna be surprised to see that he has lost this game. GG. Well played. 4-4. We're going to the last possible game.
Oh, we got one more after this, right? It's 4-3?
It's 4-4.
Replay
4-4?
saved.
4-4.